योगिभिर्ध्यानगम्यम् वन्दे विष्णु भवभयहरम् सर्वलोकैकनाथम्. Thou art peace embodied, O God of gods. Thou art as vast as the sky. O sustainer of the universe, thou art fathomless. O embodiment of goodness, Lord of wealth and beauty as thou art. Thou art the object of meditation for yogis. We bow to thee, O Lord of the universe, who removes the fear of the world. Namaste.
Thank you, Auntie Chansey. So, Anjoy, can you do a Ganesha Bhajan for us, please? Followed by Auntie Chansey and then my mom. Thank you.
Staram. नाचते आए गणपति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. नाचते आए गणपति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. ब्रह्मा भी आए विष्णु भी आए. ब्रह्मा भी आए विष्णु भी आए. संग में आए सरस्वती आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. नाचते आए गणपति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. डमरू बजावत शंकर भी आए. डमरू बजावत शंकर भी आए. संग में आए पार्वती आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. नाचते आए गणपति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. राम भी आए लक्ष्मण भी आए. राम भी आए लक्ष्मण भी आए. संग में आए सीता सती आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. नाचते आए गणपति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. बंसी बजावत कृष्णा भी आए. बंसी बजावत कृष्णा भी आए. संग में आए राधा रानी आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. नाचते आए गणपति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. संकट मोचन बजरंगी आए. संकट मोचन बजरंगी आए. सती की संग तेरी शक्ति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. नाचते आए गणपति आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. आनंद राजी गोविंद राधे. Staram.
The song that I'm going to do was a song that was composed by the Purna Avatara Swami on October 20th, 1940. He himself composed the song and sang the song on that day in a place called Urvakonda in India, which is very close to Puttaparthi. And it says, with a fixed mind, worship at the feet of the Guru. to help cross the otherwise difficult ocean of worldly suffering. Victory to the supreme, true spiritual teacher, Lord Sai. Salutations to Shiva, the Lord of Arunachal, and to Sai Baba, embodiment of the primeval sound, Om. Manas bhajare Guru Charanam, dostar bhav saakar taranam. Manas bhajare Guru Charanam, dostar bhav saakar taranam. Guru Maharaj, Guru Jai Jai, Guru Maharaj, Guru Jai Jai, Sai Nath Sadguru Jai Jai, Satya Sai Nath Sadguru Jai Jai. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah Om. Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva Om. Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Om Namo Baba. Manas bhajare Guru Charanam, dostar bhav sagar taranam. Guru Maharaj, Guru Jai Jai, Guru Maharaj, Guru Jai Jai, Sai Nath Sadguru Jai Jai. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah Om. Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva, Arunachal Shiva Om. Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Om Namo Baba. Manas bhajare Guru Charanam, dostar bhav sagar taranam. Namaste everyone.
Sitaram, everyone. नदियन पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। नदियन पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। अपने तन का मन का धन का दूजों को दे जो दान है, वो सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान है। नदियन पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। अगर सच का अंग जले और दुनिया को मीठी श्वास दे, दीपक सा उसका जीवन है जो दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे, दूजों को अपना प्रकाश दे। धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता धर्म है जिसका भगवत गीता, सेवा ही वेद पुराण है, वो सच्चा सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान है। नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। चाहे कोई गुणगान करे, चाहे करे निंदा कोई, फूलों से कोई सत्कार करे या कांटे चुभ हो जाए कोई, कांटे चुभ हो जाए कोई। मान और अपमान ही दोनों मान और अपमान ही दोनों जिसके लिए समान है, वो सच्चा इंसान रे इस धरती का भगवान है। नदियाँ न पिए कभी अपना जल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल, वृक्ष न खाए कभी अपने फल। Thank you.
Thank you all very much. So, Auntie Mala, can you do the next bhajan or kirtan for us? And then we'll have another round. So, and Joy will go next, followed by Auntie Chansey and then my mom. Thank you.
Sitaram. Shiva Shankar Daya Karo Dukha Haro Shiva Shankar Daya Karo Dukha Haro Kripa Sindhu Karuna Nidhi Ham Sagare Papaharo Daya Karo Shiva Shankar Daya Karo Dukha Haro बीच भंवरा में नाव हमारी डोल रही दुख की झनकारी भोर रही भम भम भाल नाच बात की नैया पहरो दया करो शिव शंकर दया करो दुख हरो पग 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 विपदा के बाद चार ही झूठी जग की माया में भर मारही हे त्रिलोचन संकट मोचन विपते आन हरो दया करो शिव शंकर दया करो दुख हरो दया करो दुख हरो सीताराम
सीताराम बंद हुए हैं द्वार सभी तू द्वार हृदय के खोल। हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। बंद हुए हैं द्वार सभी, तू द्वार हृदय के खोल। हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। हम निर्धन धन पास हमारी, हरि नाम अनमोल। बैरा का विष खोल बैरी, बैरा का विष खोल बैरी। अमर रस प्रेम रस बोल, हरि हरि बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। बंद हुए हैं द्वार सभी, तू द्वार हृदय के खोल। हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। हमको क्या बंधन क्या मुक्ति, सुख दुख का एक मोल। तेरी लाज की नैया प्रभु जी, तेरी लाज की नैया प्रभु जी। हो रही दावा डोल, हरि हरि बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। बंद हुए हैं द्वार सभी, तू द्वार हृदय के खोल। हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल, हरि हरि बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल, मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। Sit down.
Namaste again. युग युग के अवतारा, साई रामा साई कृष्णा साई बाबा। युग युग के अवतारा, साई रामा साई कृष्णा साई बाबा। बाबा साई बाबा, बाबा साई बाबा, बाबा साई बाबा, बाबा साई बाबा। युग के अवतारा साई रामा साई कृष्णा साई बाबा बाबा साई बाबा बाबा साई बाबा युग युग के अवतारा साई रामा साई कृष्णा साई बाबा अल्लाह ईशो नानक साई बुद्ध ज़ोराष्ट्र महावीर साई राम रहीम जय राम रहीम जय राम रहीम जय राम राम रहीम जय राम रहीम जय राम रहीम जय राम राम रहीम जय राम रहीम जय राम रहीम जय राम युग युग के अवतारा साई रामा साई कृष्णा साई बाबा नमस्ते
Thank you very much. So now my mom will go next, followed by Auntie Mala, and then we will have our catechism for this evening. Thank you.
Sitaram once again. तुम्हारी दया बिना को समर्थ है करो दीनन को पार साधु करो दीनन को पार तुम्हारी दया बिना को समर्थ है करो दीनन को पार साधु करो दीनन को पार दीन शरण कंगाल के स्वामी दुख के मोचनहार दीन शरण कंगाल के स्वामी दुख के मोचनहार इस जग माया जल ब्रह्मन में इस जग माया जल ब्रह्मन में सुझे न सारा सार तुम्हारी दया बिना को समर्थ है करो दीनन को पार साधु करो दीनन को पार सत्य ज्ञान बिन अध समडोले करे असत्याचार सत्य ज्ञान बिन अध समडोले करे असत्याचार पाप प्रवाह भयंकर जल में पाप प्रवाह भयंकर जल में डूबत है मझधार तुम्हारी दया बिना को समर्थ है करो दीनन को पार साधु करो दीनन को पार भक्ति का अपनी दान है ईश्वर चाहतु बारंबार भक्ति का अपनी दान है ईश्वर चाहतु बारंबार उस अमृत का करो वर्षा उस अमृत का करो वर्षा हरो प्यास हमार, तुम्हारी दया बिन को समर्थ है, करो दीनन को पार साधु, करो दीनन को पार।
Sitaram. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Karpura Garam, Karunavataram, Sansara Saram, Bhujagendra Haram. Karpura Garam, Karunavataram, Sansara Saram, Bhujagendra Haram. Sada Vasantam, Hridayaravinde, Bhavam Bhavami, Sahidam Namami. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Nagendra Haraya, Trilochanaya, Bhasmangaragaya, Maheshwaraya, Nagendraharaya, Trilochanaya, Bhasmangaragaya, Maheshwaraya, Nityaya Shuddhaya, Digambaraya, Tasminakaraya, Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Hara Hara Shambhu, Shambhu, Shiva Mahadeva. Sitaram.
Namaste again, everyone. So this evening, I would like to speak a little bit, since it's a month of November, and this is the month of Swami's birthday. Talk a little bit about Swami. So the first thing I will speak about is exactly what does his name mean. Who is Sai Baba? And what is the purpose of his advent? How do we attain him? Consider the meaning of the name Sai Baba. Sa means divine, I means mother, and Baba means father. So the name indicates divine mother and father, just as Samba Shiva, which also means divine mother and father. Swami says, even though your physical parents exhibit love, they exhibit love with a dose of selfishness. But this Sai mother and father showers affection or reprimands only for leading you towards victory in the struggle for self-realization. For this Sai has come to achieve the supreme task of uniting the entire mankind as one family through the bond of brotherhood, of affirming and illumining the Atmic reality of each being in order to reveal the divine, which is the basis on which the entire cosmos exists. And also instructing all to recognize the common divine heritage that binds man to man, so that man can rid himself of the animal and rise into the divine, which is his goal. So when the Lord promised that he will be there in the Bhagavad Gita, He will incarnate from age to age. We know, we have seen all the incarnations coming before, and it was for a divine purpose, each and every time. And here with Swami, it's supposed to be, as I just mentioned, to unite, because we know there's so much division and divisiveness everywhere. And here we have people from all walks of life, so many different countries, ethnicities, religions, coming together as one. Because as Swami says, and we know in Hinduism, we do not proselytize, we don't convert. He advises that if you are a Hindu, be the best Hindu that you could be. If you are a Muslim, be the best that you could be. If you are a Christian, be the best that you could be. So there is no place for divisiveness. We understand in Hinduism that there is only one God. We know this, the Vedas have taught us this. We talk about it all the time. Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahuda Vadanti. So in 1940, when Swami says he professed his avatarhood, as I would put it, and he sang that song, Manasa Bhajari, he composed it and he sang it. It was to lift people out of despondency, hopelessness. And the emphasis has always been on getting health, food, education. That's the emphasis. So from now until the end of the month, I will be talking about or sharing with you different ideas that Swami would have proposed or espoused. The unity in diversity, as I spoke about last week, not last week, week before last, with Swami Ramakrishna Paramahansa, talking about only the ignorant see division. The wise would see unity even in diversity. So how should we view various religions and their beliefs that may appear contradictory at times? Because we like to compare. We like to think that we are somehow better than everyone else, which goes against the Hindu tradition. It goes against all our teachings. And Swami came to reinforce and re-emphasize this. And the reason he came to do this is to spread harmony in our lives and in society and the world at large. Each religion defines God within the limits it demarcates and then claims to have grasped him. Like the 7 blind men who spoke of the elephant as a pillar, a fan, a rope, or a wall, because they contacted but a part and could not comprehend the entire animal. So too, religions speak of a part and assert that their vision is full and total. Each religion forgets that God is all forms and all names, all attributes and all assertions. We've spoken about this so many times. You cannot limit the limitless. The religion of humanity is the sum and substance of all these partial faiths, for there is only one religion. And that, of course, is the religion of love. The various limbs of the elephant that seemed separate and distinct to the eyeless seekers of its truth were all fostered and activated by one single stream of blood. The various religions and faiths that feel separate and distinct are all fostered by one single stream. And that single stream, of course, stream of love. So Swami advises the answer to everything, of course, is love. Love. But how many of us practice this? In this age of selfishness, we think of only ourselves. And we don't feel, you have to have compassion. You have to have compassion. Part of love is to be able to be mindful of others and the pain and suffering that they may be going through. So how should our love be, and towards whom should it be directed? And Swami advises, when love is directed towards things that cater to the senses or bodily happiness, it will dry up when they fail or when they disappoint. Because we know this. They're limited and transitory. When profit is loved, loss will undermine it. Discontent will sap its springs when you love with a motive of worldly contentment. Even when 10 million disappointments combine to distress you, never give up. Love, never give up on love. Fix it on the source, the spring of love, the supreme goal of love, namely God. Whatever the handicap, howsoever you are tempted to loosen the grip, hold on to God. There is always a calm after the storm. A bout of hot weather invariably brings welcome showers. Love saturates all activities with joy and peace. Love ennobles the least and the lowest. Love yourself for the God that it embodies. Love others for the God that is enshrined in them, that speaks and acts through them. This is a bedrock on which you can build a mansion of happiness. This recognition of the divine that motivates you from within. So, Swami talks about love. Love is the answer. Love and only love. And in order to have love, as I said before, you must be mindful. Love is something that, this is when I speak about love here, I mean selfless love. You cannot have hate, obviously, if you have love in your heart. Both of them cannot exist at the same time. They may occur at different times, but not at the same time. And to love, you must have compassion. And on the basis of this, this is the root of seva. The root of seva is understanding the presence of God in all life. Irrespective of creed, color, race, ethnicity, financial status. These are all insignificant in the eyes of God. And this is what the Lord is trying to teach us. This is why he says, help the helpless. It is a way of making us humble, understanding our place. We are cogs in the wheel of life. Everything, we have a symbiotic relationship with all of life and the living earth. And the sooner we realize this, it's the faster we will grow spiritually. So you cannot say that you have faith in God. Faith, if you just profess faith, you have to exhibit faith. And how do you exhibit faith? Through love and compassion. So when we act, we should not be acting. Seva means that you act selflessly. Selflessly. Not for a camera, not for, name and fame amongst people. This is selfless. That's the difference between seva and charity. So as Hindus, this is what we should practice. So when you say who is a Hindu should be someone who practices seva. I don't know how many Hindus or people who call themselves Hindus can really and truly be honest to themselves and say, yes, I am a Hindu because I do practice this. So here, when you practice it, it is not just the act that you do, but the intention. So if your intention, or as Pandit Shiva always reminds us about our sankalpa, if that is something that is selfish and it is not pure, this is not seva. You do it out of the love, out of your heart. And sometimes people get a little bit disenchanted, disappointed when hardship comes. But the Lord also reminds us. So how should someone committed to the path of devotion live their life? And the Lord, he explained this through a conversation between Dharmaraj and Draupadi. When one lost his entire empire, and Draupadi says, Draupadi, I am not, she's asking, how come you are not sad? How come you're not disappointed? You do all these good works and the Lord has done this to you. You've lost your entire kingdom. What a terrible calamity. Dharmaja. He says to her, do not grieve. Look at this Himalayan range, how magnificent, beautiful and sublime. It is so splendid, a phenomenon that I love, and I love it without limit. It will not grant me anything, but it is my nature to love the beautiful and the sublime. And the embodiment of this sublime beauty is God. He is the only entity that is worth loving. That is a lesson that the age-long search of our saints and sages. This is what it has revealed. This is why I love him. I will not wish for any favor from him. I will not pray for any gift or boon. Let him keep me where he loves to keep me. The highest reward for my love is his love. So Dharmaja understood that love is a divine quality and has to be treated so. He taught Draupadi that love is a spontaneous nature of those who are ever in the awareness of the Atman. So this is how we should be thinking. But unfortunately, sometimes when hardship comes, calamities befall us, we waver. We waver from side to side. And so we have this emotional turmoil that is stressful in itself. This is why the Lord recommends, and in the Vedas it tells us in the Upanishads, that we should accept everything as a gift from God. Prasada buddhi. We accept everything from God. Not to say that we sit back and do nothing and say, well, whatever will be, will be. No, no, no. We do the best that we could. And then we leave the rest in the hands of the Lord. Do you think we need to say, Lord, I need whatever it may be. I need this or I need that. The Lord is all-knowing. The Lord knows what is best for us. So if we look at others and he recommends to us what he would like us to do, why are we not doing what the Lord asks of us? He has given us every single thing. He has given us life. Everything around us. He's given us everything. He's asking us to show love, to do good, see good, speak good, to be good. And this is the essence. This is the thing with every avatar that has come. The message has become more pointed. And in this age of Kali, where things are so fast-paced, Swami has given us, very profound messages, things that from the Upanishads in the most concise way. So we can't say that, we don't understand. What could be simpler than do good, be good, see good, speak good, hear what is good? There can be nothing simpler. So as we begin this month of November, I hope that, next week I will share a couple more of Swami's teachings, which is exactly as the avatar is the same teaching that Lord Krishna would have taught, Lord Rama would have taught. It is what is in the Vedas, but it is just in a very simplified form. So with this I say namaste and thank you very much.
Thank you, Auntie Chancy. So we'll have a couple more bhajans and then our closing prayer. On behalf of the Bachoka Khan, the kids of Bachoka Khan, we'd like to say sorry. They have school commitments this week, so they hopefully will be on for next week. So, Anjoy, can you do a next bhajan or kirtan for us, followed by Auntie Chancy, my mom, and Auntie Mala? Thank you.
Sitaram. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो, युगल चरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। जीवन देके जाल बिछाया, रच की माया नाच नचाया। चिंता मेरे तभी मिटेगी, चिंता मेरे तभी मिटेगी, जब चिंतन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। तुमने लाखों पापी तारे, मेरे बारी बाजी हारे, बाजी हारे। मेरे पास न पुण्य की पूजा, मेरे पास न पुण्य की पूजा, पर पूजन में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। राम हे राम, राम हे राम, घर घरत को धर धर भज को, कहाँ कहाँ पना सिर पत को। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुम तो, राम हे राम। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुम तो, मुझे मरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम, ले लो राम, मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम। Stop.
Namaste again. रत्नाकर फूल दीपा, रत्नाकर फूल दीपा, रत्नाकर राम राम जय रघुकुल तिलका राम राम जय रघुकुल तिलका राजीव लोचन राम राजीव लोचन राम ईश्वराम्ब सुत जय जगवंदन ईश्वराम्ब सुत जय जगवंदन रत्नाकर कुलदीपा रत्नाकर कुलदीपा रत्नाकर कुलदीपा रत्नाकर कुलदीपा राम राम जय रघुकुल तिलका राजीव लोचन राम राजीव लोचन राम ईश्वराम्ब सुत जय जगवंदन ईश्वराम्ब सुत जय जगवंदन रत्नाकर कुलदीपा रत्नाकर कुलदीपा रत्नाकर कुलदीपा रत्नाकर कुलदीपा रत्नाकर कुलदीपा राम राम जय रघुकुल तिलका राजीव लोचन राम नमस्ते
Sitaram once again. This bhajan is asking all of us. It is telling us the Lord has sent us into this world with a spotlessly clean body, free from the limits of, free from the taints of evil. But we have stained it with dirt, the dirt of evil, enough to last for several births. How can we remove these countless stains? The question is being asked of all of us. And we certainly know how to do this by just what we are doing here today, and we continue to do, is one way to get rid of that dirt. Maili chadar और के कैसे मैली चादर और के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारे आओ हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे मन ही मन शर्माओ मैली चादर और के कैसे तूने मुझको जग में भेजा देकर निर्मल काया आकर के संसार में मैंने उसको दाग लगाया जन्म जन्म की मैली चादर अब क्या दाग छुड़ाओ मैली चादर और के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारे आओ हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे मन ही मन शर्माओ मैली चादर और के कैसे निर्मल वाणी पाकर तुझसे नाम न तेरा गाया। नैन मुन कर हे परमेश्वर कभी न तुझको ध्याया। मन विना की तारे टूटी अब क्या गीत सुनाओ। मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारे आओ। हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे मन ही मन शर्माओ। मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे इन पैरों से चल कर तेरे मंदिर कभी न आया। जहाँ जहाँ हो पूजा तेरी कभी न शीश झुकाया। हे हरिहर में हार के आया अब क्या हार चढ़ाओ। मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे द्वार तुम्हारे आओ। हे पावन परमेश्वर मेरे मन ही मन शर्माओ। मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे मैली चादर ओढ़ के कैसे। थैंक यू।
सीताराम। मोहे लागी लगन, मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की। चरण बिना मोहे कुछ नहीं भावे, जग माया सब स्वप्नन की। मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की। भाव सागर सब सुख गए, इकर नहीं मोहे कारणन की। मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की। मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, आस कही गुरु शरणन की। मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की। मोहे लागी लगन गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की, गुरु चरणन की। Oh Guruji, keep me at one with your feet and keep me always with you. Sitaram.
Thank you all very much. So, Auntie Mala, can you do our closing prayer for us this evening, please? Thank you.
Om कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियवा बुधात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभाव करोमि यज्ञ सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि। ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम्।